Hey everyone, today we're going to show you how quick, easy, and cheap it is to make cold brew coffee at home or the office. What's up everyone, I'm Jeff and welcome to Mr. Thelen. On this channel I'll be sharing with you my attempt at being a responsible, successful adult and having a little bit of fun. If you think that sounds interesting to you, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Today we're going to go through how quick, easy, and cheap it is to make cold brew coffee. We're here in front of Quentin, my favorite coffee shop here in Mexico City. So step one of the process is buying some good coffee. So this is by far my favorite coffee shop here in Mexico City. I couldn't resist getting a cold brew while we picked up our coffee. We got some coffee from Brazil that we're going to go make a cold brew with. And I like the attitude of the place. You can see they're making a little political statement on their menu here. And it's just a fun place to hang out. I've met some interesting people here. It's a really chill vibe. Definitely check it out.
Alright, so we're now back at the office, and this process is super easy to make cold brew. And so all you need is the coffee, cold water, and you mix it basically for every part of coffee you use 4 parts of water. So this French press that we're going to use today is basically 2.5 of these mugs full. So I'm going to fill this with half full with coffee, and then I'll basically fill it twice with water, and we'll be all set.
All right, well, as simple as that. Just mixing 1 part coffee for 4 parts water, and then leaving that in the fridge for 18 to 24 hours. So let's put this away and we can enjoy it tomorrow. All right, so we now have our cold brew, and so let's give it a try. You can either push the grains down. This is as good as the coffee I had yesterday in Quentin, my favorite coffee shop. This is really good. And so when you're making cold brew, there's a couple of different ways that you can do it. We made it in a French press like this today. The thing is, so it's been in 20 some hours right now. You want to not leave it in with the coffee grains for more than say 24 hours. And so if you were to make this yesterday, drink it all today, put some more coffee in overnight, it would be totally fine. But if you're not going to drink whatever quantity you made that day, you need to find some way to basically get the grains out. So with French press, you could obviously pour whatever you didn't drink into a cup, pitcher, or something like that, leave it in the fridge. Or another great way to do it is to make it an even bigger quantity. So if you have a large pitcher, you could use a whole bag of coffee and use 4 times as much water, have a large amount of cold brew you made. You can either filter it through a French press like this to get the grains out, or they have filters like this, like cloth filters, where you can basically pour it into another container, then you just have your cold brew without the grains. Or they sell things on Amazon that I haven't bought yet, like this, where it's essentially a cylinder in the middle of a pitcher, and inside the mesh cylinder is where the coffee grains are. After the 24 hours, you take the cylinder out, and then you just have the pitcher with cold brew. So those are a couple different ways you can make cold brew, depending on how much you want to make it at a time, if you're making it for a bunch of people, or if you just want to make it on a daily basis, you could just use something like this. Well, that's it for this video. If you'd like to, give it a thumbs up. In the comment section below, let me know how you like to have your coffee. If it's cold brew like this, iced coffee, lattes, you just make a pot of coffee at home. Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't done so yet, you can subscribe to my channel up here. And if you want to watch another one of my videos, there's a couple along the side here. Until next time, bye-bye.